a honor wall garden coming soon. And I'll show you where they're doing that. Helping people themselves. Interfaith community service. Oh, Interfaith is here with them also. They've been building this honor wall for a while. Taking a look-see at this honor wall area to see they're supposed to be building some kind of honor wall in this kind of a memorial. People can buy plaques to help fund it or something like that, I guess.
Oh, right there. That's
yeah. I was going to run back that way. I think you can get a better look at the area there on the other side. What are you up to?
I go to that building right there. I'm late. I have to be there at 11 to man the phones, and I'm late.
Oh, you volunteer up there?
No, I'm a member at the smaller building.
What do you mean?
There's a small building right here.
The Interfaith?
No. No, over. Health and Human Services, 1701.
Yeah. And there's a building behind it.
Yeah, well, that's the clinic for that building.
So on the backside of this county building, you go in there and help them up there. Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm a member there. It's called Mariposa. Mariposa, it's for homeless people.
Mariposa, I do a little community outreach also. I make sure I have some of those flyers for the hot team and stuff. I carry some water with me. I do some interviews with people. But that's interesting. That's a clinic.
Upstairs.
But it's like a health clinic is what you're saying.
It's for people who have bipolar, mental problems.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Epilepsy, anything that's wrong with your body that's not normal.
Sure. Then you can get medicine and see a physician there?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. You could be a member. You just go straight, and then see where that truck is?
Yeah.
You're going to pull in there, and then you're going to go to the end of the building. There'll be a fence right there.
Yeah.
And then now you're looking at the clinic in the other building.
Yeah.
You keep going until you get to the last of the gate.
But that's a service provided by those guys there?
San Diego County.
Yeah. I got
provided. It's
well,
really
I was just trying to go in and find out what kind of services they have in that building. And they wouldn't let me go in. They wouldn't let me go in and film. Because I wanted to go in and film in just the public lobby, you know. And it's a tax-funded, building. I didn't want to go and see patients or patient information or anything like that, but they said they needed prior authorization. But I mean, I can understand. I mean, I wasn't an asshole about it, but they give me a name of a guy to call and talk to. But
but if you go in that one building, you sign up as a guest, and tell them that you're interested in being a member, and they'll take you on a little tour.
Oh, I see.
And then we have lockers. We go on field trips.
Sure.
Anything.
You go on field trips even?
Yeah.
To where?
Okay, tomorrow Thursday's going to be the beach by the harbor.
Okay.
We share that the beach with the Escondido Mariposa Clubhouse. That's what it's called,
Mariposa Clubhouse. We'll have to look that up.
Yeah.
And see.
Yeah, and you could be a member.
Another volunteer opportunity for the community.
You don't volunteer nothing.
Really?
No, you're just a member.
Just a member.
Yeah, and you get points if you help clean for breakfast and lunch, or clean after breakfast and lunch.
Yeah.
You could answer the phones.
They serve meals there too?
And we get lunch. $2.50 lunch, or if you do work, like after lunch cleanup, you can eat for free.
Oh, well, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's really a good thing.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, I don't want to make you late. What was your name?
Liz.
Gary.
Gary,
nice to meet you, Liz. I don't want to make you late. Do your thing. All right, thanks. All right, that was Liz. Interesting. I'll have to look Look at that, Mariposa Clubhouse. Veterans Association of North County. It's going to be pretty south, I guess. Donations, contact 760-722-1277 or vanc.me. Interesting. Horrible. One of my pet peeves. And not only that, these are dangerous because I have a couple queen palms, which is what these are, and I have those in my backyard. Those palm fronds are, actually that might be a king palm. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, these palm fronds are heavy, and if you see those particular things, which is, you can see real well, that thing. These seed pods, I mean, they can weigh over 100 pounds. Those seed pods, they all, and it's just litters up. You know what? The mice eat these. Here's another one. Hi. So, and these trees need trimmed anyway. Funding stopped, like they ran out of money. Like I said, it's been like this for a long time. Long time. Veterans Association of North County Resource Center. "24-hour low voltage system, 24-hour video surveillance, Saturday, pet policy. Please note that only service dogs as defined by the Americans truly have trained building. Dogs whose sole function to provide comfort or emotional support do not qualify. Will not be accommodated inside the just not an interest. Hi, how are you? Doing well.
Trying to figure out the games they play so we play them better.
Oh, yeah, I bet they do play a lot of games.
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Oh, yeah, actually, I was sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt there if you were in the middle of that. I came to ask about the memorial that you guys are building. It's been under construction for quite some time, correct?
Yes,
Did they run out of funding for it, or?
Yeah, that was the first phase.
that's the first.
With having fundraisers and stuff to get the second phase done.
Okay. And are you guys doing barbecues and stuff? I saw the grill outside. I like to smoke and grill and stuff.
No, we had a luau here.
Oh, you had a luau?
Yeah.
Open to public?
Yeah. It was open to the public. It was basically a fundraiser.
Yeah, yeah.
And they had the pig and everything. They used the grill for the pig.
Sure, sure. Do you guys have like an email list? You get notified about things like that?
No, we have a website though.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay.
All the events are
All the events are
advertised
listed on the website. Okay, good.
And it's, as you saw, www.vance.me.
Yeah, I took some pictures of the sign for the tile plaques that you're looking. So when you buy a tile plaque, what kind of information is put on there?
Anything that you want.
Oh, really? Like a memorial to a family member, or
exactly.
a service member or something.
Vivian's gonna see if she can give
Oh,
you
thanks, Vivian.
the information we have on it.
Yeah, I'd only been here once before to come and get my veteran sticker for my license. I had to come to the office here and then go through the VA office or Rancho Del Oro.
Yeah, now we send everybody across the street now.
To the Health and Human Services building?
Yeah, the VA is downstairs.
Yeah, I just talked to Chris
Yeah,
Martinez,
yes.
and that's interesting. Because
Yeah.
they wouldn't let me go inside the film because I want to go in and check the lobby.
Oh, okay.
You know, because it's it should be an open lobby to everybody, but they said they wanted prior authorization.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they gave me some information to contact them to do that.
Yes.
But okay, great. So this is the wall thing. Okay, good.
Right.
Oh wow, you can put quite a bit of information on there. Interesting.
And the different logos and stuff.
Yeah, and so an 8x3 is 150, and an 8x4 is 200. Okay, very
And
cool.
then, well, there's 4 different sizes.
4 different sizes. Oh, they're more on there.
Might be on the back of that one.
Oh, okay. Wow, yeah, you could put quite a bit of information on there. Interesting. Okay, good. That's good information.
And I think there's space on there for 500 plaques.
Space on there for 500 plaques. Oh, it's gonna be pretty big.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty big memorial then.
The picture is back, basically, actually what it's going to.
Yeah,
when it's
no, it looks
finished.
really nice. And then they'll have the flags and stuff,
Yes.
lighted up flags and stuff on the
Yeah.
back. Okay, good.
Steps going up to the wall.
Sure. No water feature or anything?
I don't
Mostly just,
think. No.
here's a rendering. Yeah, that rendering here, right?
I think at one time we were going to have water.
Yeah.
But they squashed that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's just more maintenance and more cost, I suppose.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
a lot of birds would be coming.
Yeah.
We get enough of birds around here.
I suppose so, being next to the beach, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All kinds.
I'm just gonna take a look at the information you have on the wall right here,
Sure.
around the corner, if that's all right, and then I'll be out of your hair.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
These are all business cards. Volunteering, urgent care. Do you know if you have any information on that Mariposa clinic that's over there with the, on the backside of that Health and Human Services? I was just talking to a lady outside.
Costa, that's the college?
Well, the college, but she said it was Mariposa Club or something like that. But there's like I think a mental health clinic that you
Yes.
can go to on the backside of that building. But she said there was some kind of group that you sign up with, and you can go in there and volunteer and help clean up, and they go on field trips and things like that.
Over there at the county building?
Yeah, I might have to go stop over there on that
Have to
side.
go back then.
Well, I just saw all these cards for services and stuff, and didn't know if you had like a card up here for it.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, really?
Maricosta.
Yeah. She said it was Mariposa.
That new building across the street,
Yeah.
I don't know, are you from Oceanside?
Yeah.
Because there was all those buildings there before.
Sure.
Where they took everything down and,
leveled it, yeah.
yeah, all those offices
Same
that were over
buildings.
there are all in that building now.
Uh-huh, gotcha. Okay.
Because those other buildings were real confusing.
Right,
to
right.
people.
Yeah.
You didn't know which way.
Well, it's a
to-
nice looking building. And I think they did a good job on the architecture. And that's one of the reasons, other than information, I wanted to get a look at the inside and take some pictures of it. But,
No, it's a county building and
Yeah.
government, you can't take pictures.
yeah, well.
Oh, you were inside or you were?
No, I did not go inside. Yeah, I mean, I'm respectful. I mean, if they said they had some policy, but I mean, there's no rule against videotaping government facilities or buildings. There's been a few things handed down from the Supreme Court, things like that, because there are people out there challenging that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But they had an issue with potential patient information and stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Which
yeah,
is-
but it is, like you just can't just go into even the post office and stuff.
Actually, the post office, you can. That's one of the misinformation tidbits that are out there. They have a poster that's called Poster 7, and it's the rules and regulation about business and stuff that's conducted inside the post office. And one of the rules they discuss is about photography and videotaping.
Yeah, right.
And for news gathering purposes, public interest, things like that, you can go in and take pictures and film. I was down at the one on Seagaze in downtown.
Yeah.
It's a historic building. It's like 1934. It's all. I went in and talked to a guy that's around. I think his name's Steve, and filmed and photographed. They have a great mural of a airplane flying over the mission over here. Somebody did a big painting about that. But no, you can absolutely go in and photograph and film inside the post office. But yeah, there's a lot of people that don't know that. So there are a lot of people out there challenging these notions and trying to get information out to the public about what you can and cannot do. I mean, we live in America. We should be free to do anything we should want to do in public, And it's just because you take a picture or a camera,
Well, I don't. I mean, I feel that you do, you should have your own privilege. People come in and they take pictures and use it for the wrong things.
Yeah, it's just for my own purposes. I mean,
Well,
I don't have any financial gain out of it, that kind of thing. Just information gathering and disseminating, information and how many people have seen the inside of this building or say, oh, I'd like to go in and check it out or see what services they want, but never do. Same way with that. How many people in Oceanside actually would go in there and see what the building looked like?
Well, and basically it says, health and wellness center.
Yeah.
Who would think the VA is downstairs?
Yeah, I had no idea the VA was downstairs. I had no idea they had a clinic on the backside. So, I mean, that's the kind of information that, I'd like to see get out there. And the city government should be disseminating. They have a Twitter account that's very active, but they post, sunset pictures, or, information about the downtown markets that they have. Not, more useful information about, hey, if you're a veteran, go next door, or go to the backside if you have some clinic needs or whatever, and you're, underprivileged or poor or, homeless person, this is where you need to go, that kind of thing. So now I know that there's a clinic back there. When I do my community outreach and talk to people on the street, because I do some of that too, I can say, look, this is a place you can go for services if you're having some issues.
Because they have mental health over there.
Yeah. So not everybody knows about these things, but apparently they want to restrict access to the public to try and help get some information out. Not that I have a huge reach, you know, but, you know, whatever I can do to help should be, you know, is what I can do, you know.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'll stop back by over there again and see if I can get some information. Art project. Art assist. Oh, arterial assist device. Compression stockings. Disabled veterans exemption. What is this for? Oh. Oh, for taxes.
They'll be ready to go out to lunch.
Veteran Services, Veterans Active. Okay. A lot of information up here. Research study. What's this for? Military veterans and service members who are 18, living with a brain injury, but you're still able to speak, read, and write in English. You must own an Apple device and have access to Wi-Fi. Oh, I don't have a brain injury. Thank goodness for that, although my wife might think differently sometimes. Housing, veterans in need of housing. Homeless veterans of San Diego. There you go. I'm gonna take one of those and copy it later. Do you ladies see or deal with a lot of homeless veterans in the area?
We have a lady that comes in Wednesdays and Fridays. She has her own company, it's Homeless Vets of San Diego.
Yeah.
And she takes them by appointment. And
She takes them around to appointments.
No, she helps
Oh, I
them
see.
for
She comes in
housing.
here and then people come here to see her.
Right,
Gotcha.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, she's very good.
And is that this organization, or that's different?
I think this is Kelly's. I can give you her card.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, because I'll make copies of this so I can hand out later too. I haven't run into any in my travels yet, but I know they're out there. So
Oh, there's plenty.
yeah.
And there's very limited housing in
Well,
North
in
County.
Oceanside, North County, yes, I know. There's, especially in Oceanside, you know, with I think Bread of Life only has 56 beds or something like that, and half of those, or maybe a little more than those, are for women.
Yeah, they have men's side and women's side.
Yeah, but they also have restrictions. You have to be clean, right?
Very
You have to go through a drug testing process.
Exactly. You know, they have to follow the rules.
Yeah. And I know from the people that I've spoken to out on the street right now, they don't want rules.
Oh.
Yeah, and I can understand that to a certain extent, but you got to play the game. You know, if you want housing, you want food, you want assistance, you got to jump through the hoops. You know.
Yeah, they want to dictate. They want to dictate to the people that are willing to help them.
Yeah.
But they don't want to do what the people.
Yeah.
They don't want to be honest.
Yeah. Well, and yeah, that's it. Also, even if what's that?
They want to make up stories, but the people are trying to help them.
Yeah,
Be honest.
yeah, and that's why I always say when I have a video that I do when I interview a homeless person, and they do seem to have some grand stories that I don't have no way of verifying anything that they have said in the video, whether it's they're a veteran or whether it's they've been in prison for 15 years and just got out or whatever. So I'm like, you have to take all that stuff with a grain of salt. But I'm just presenting to you this person's story, who this person is on the street. So a lot of people don't have an opportunity to talk to these homeless people directly. So it's kind of what I've been doing, trying to give them a voice, and I disseminate it through a couple of the groups. There's a Safe Oside, this guy that started a group called Safe Oside, and there's another one called Take Back Oceanside on Facebook that are trying to work with the government and the police and services to help get these people to the places they need to go.
The veterans have pretty many programs because they have, what's that one that they always, the tent, with the tent cities?
Oh,
Sit down, no,
stand down.
stand down. They have, it's big. They do it all the time.
It's usually once a year, and
They get a lot. They get a lot. They give them homes. They, clean them up, and they do. But it's a 3-day event, and they
Right.
help a lot of people.
Right.
it's usually in Vista at
San Diego.
a campground in Vista, and then they have it downtown San Diego.
Yeah.
They help a lot.
Yeah, well, and I think one of the guys I talked to made a good point about how everything is so spread out right now. I mean, you have maybe veteran services here and across the street here, but then there's other stuff in Vista, to be able to, and that's the other thing he said, there's no one place I can go and they just help me take care of everything.
Yes.
And there's a lot of people that are advocating for that type of a facility, to be able to have a multidisciplinary facility where maybe they have camping areas, some shower facilities, storage facilities, and then they have mental health, or they have human services, or they have SSI or veteran services, all those things combined in one facility. Right. So they have, so they all know that there's billions of dollars being pumped into the system to help combat this issue, but.
Escondido has a good one. They're interfaith. They have people down there that they, for mental health, and they have rooms, and they talk to them.
Yeah.
So they do pretty good with just taking care of that.
Sure,
but
sure.
You have to you have to go different places.
Yeah.
But I think they do good down there.
Yeah. Some of the people have expressed dismay about the lack of funding directly to people on the street. We don't really see any of that money that's being put into, through tax dollars and stuff, put into the system. We don't see that on the street. Like, I get no benefit from it. But I tell them, I said, look, the benefit, the trickle down of all that money going into the system are all of the services that you're being provided. You have access to so many different things. All you got to do is say, yes, I want to go there. And there are people that arrange for transportation. There are people who arrange for housing. All these things.
They have housing, but you have to go, and it's something that you want to do. You have a choice.
Absolutely.
Exactly what she's saying is like, you can't just come into one place and have everybody running around doing it for you.
Yeah.
You have to seek the avenues.
Yeah. Well, one guy even said they need to have programs that will help me do the things I need to do. Well, you're a 65-year-old guy. You should do the things you need to do on your own, right? I mean, that's how you get through life.
Yeah, but they do. They know where to come. Because one tells one and they trickle to the other one. They know, and it's just the point, to me, it's your choice, because a lot of them, they say, oh, I don't want to go.
Right.
I know when we would give them free bus passes or whatever, but, they didn't want that. I need that, I need... we come in and sometimes just her and I would give people money just for buses. We don't know.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
But then you get these free bus passes,
which are very limited.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you go you go here, you go there. It's not just for you to have, just to be running around. They're giving it to you so you
to use for specific purposes, right? It's not for you to go to the beach or that kind of thing.
Or go here's some money, get some food, not to go across the street and buy a beer.
Right. Well, and that's why I tell I carry water with me. I'll give you water all day. It costs $5 for a case at Walmart. But I'm not going to give you money. I mean, I have 2 little girls. I got people to pay for myself, and that was one of the other things. He once just unlimited access, like get these debit cards, the EBTs and things like that. But he said I can't buy certain things with them. Well, even like toilet paper. And I agree. If this guy can't buy, toiletries and stuff. I mean, that seems odd. But
well, there's so many places like the churches where they give, they make up those sanitary packages and stuff. They know where to go, because I know when I volunteered down at Brother Benno's, if they come in, they will make sure they.
Right. That's like the first thing they hand them, right? It's this toiletry bag. Yeah, I get it.
Well, it's like I used to work downtown Oceanside, and I was walking to Circle K, and this homeless guy asked me for money, and I said, at that time I didn't have cash on me. All I had was my debit card.
Sure.
I said, are you hungry? And I said, I can buy you a sandwich and something to drink.
Yeah.
He said, if I wanted a sandwich, I would have told you that.
Oh.
I asked you for money.
Oh.
I said, well, I'm sorry, I don't have any.
Yeah. It's probably one of the. I mean, it sounds bad, but I mean, it's probably one of the worst things you can do is to just hand them cash. I mean, you feel bad because obviously you want them to go do the right thing and buy a sandwich or buy something to drink, or I don't know, save it up to get a hotel room or whatever. Know, basic human needs and stuff. But I mean, you just never know, and then that just takes money out of your pocket, and you already provide a lot of money through your taxes.
Exactly.
To services and stuff that these people are supposed to be taking care of.
Because you're doing it from your heart.
Of course.
You
Now,
don't mind that.
absolutely. And I never discourage anybody from actually doing it. It's your money, your time. You can do with what you want with it, right? And then you have to deal with your own conscience about, hey, I give you $5. That's it. It's out of my hands, and I feel good about it. That's fine. You should never discourage that, but you just like. There are a lot of people on the street with, like, as you said, they would go right over to A&PM and get a tall boy or whatever, and then go sit in the bushes and drink all day or whatever.
Exactly.
I mean, I deal with a lot of it down at the 76 by the airport area. I live in that area, and that Bennett Road is in 76. It's a super highway for all of them to go up into the canyons and into the riverbed and stuff.
Well, you know where Bread of Life is.
Yeah, down at Apple Street.
Yeah, if you go down past Bread of Life, and there's a roadway to get up into the golf course.
Yeah. It's Goat Hill Road, I think. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
You make a left there. They're all out there.
Yeah. Oh, they actually cleaned up that road, that area behind Bread of Life. Yeah, because there was as you said, a bunch of campers and cars and stuff that would line up there.
Even the next street over where CVS is.
Yes.
I mean, they had lawn chairs.
Yeah. That was, I think, Walter. There's a guy I talked to, Walter, that was camping there for a long time.
What the heck?
Yeah. And they know it's all about public access, public easements, public property, because that's probably to be, if you checked, probably CVS property, but it has all the utility access there. So that's public access, public easement. They know about those things, and you can camp there, and they won't bother you too much until you've been there about a month and a half is what Walter was there for a long time. Yeah, and then they just keep accumulating things.
I know, it's like, and they just leave it everywhere.
Yeah, and I actually was down today on Bennett on the south side, and there's couches and broken glass and all stuff that these people have gathered and thrown into the drainage culvert, and it's just a mess down there. And it always has been. It's an industrial area, and they all park their RVs and campers and stuff back there. But, I'm going to send a thing through. They have that My Oceanside app. I'll send them a email and say you need to go pick that up and clean it up. But you and I are paying for it to be picked up and cleaned up.
You talking about down by Airport Road?
Yeah. Back there by the transit district maintenance facility. Yeah.
My mechanic's down there.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, one time they had a meeting because Brother Benno's is down there too.
Yeah.
They had a meeting. 200 people came because they're trashing the head here.
Yeah. They have a garbage pickup service that goes to that corner of Bennett and 76 a couple times a month, and they bring stuff up out of the riverbed. One time I stopped down there and talked to him. Denicio was bringing up surfboards and grills and propane tanks and baby carriages and just all kinds of stuff. And I see them occasionally cars stop on the side of the road there at the access points, just filled with stuff. I've seen them drag mattresses down there.
It wasn't just homeless people that just throw.
Oh yeah, no, there's plenty of people that just dump too. Yeah, that's a problem also. So yeah, I always say you can't blame all these issues on the homeless people.
I just remember as a kid, we used to call them hobos, right?
Right, yeah.
They used to be nice and clean, and when they came to your door and they said, "Do you need anything?"
Yeah.
To help.
Yeah.
They would help you clean up and get some food.
Sure.
And stuff, but
we'll work for food and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't want to take up all your time, ladies. I appreciate you talking to me. What's your name again?
I'm Dee.
Dee, and you're Vivian. Nice to meet you, ladies.
Same here.
Have a good day, and I'll see you around.
all right.
Thank you.